Cold War is a political tension that appears to be mutually hostile because of the competition of interests. The Cold War began after the end of World War II since the division of Germany into two regions, namely West Germany and East Germany. The division of Germany became two, followed by the division of Berlin into West Berlin, which was controlled by the United States, Britain, and France, while East Berlin was occupied by the Soviet Union precisely during the Yalta Conference at February 1945.
The emergence of the United States as the state winner of the war on the side of the Allies. The US plays a major role in helping the countries of Western Europe to improve the economic life. The emergence of Russia as a great country and served the eastern part of Europe by setting them free from the hand of Germany and built the economy of the countries of Eastern Europe. The Soviet Union extended its influence by sponsoring the onset of seizure of power in various Eastern European countries such as Bulgaria, Albania, Hungary, Romania, and Poland, so that those countries will be included in the communist government of the Soviet Union.
Why did Cold War happen? Cold War happened due to the different ideology between United States and Soviet Union. US embraced liberal capitalism while Soviet Union embraced communist ideology. These two ideologies are very contradictory to each other. United States and Soviet Union wanted to dominate the world or global politics, so they began spreading their respective influences. This is where both are involved in a fierce competition to gain more power. The United States, as a major creditor country, helped developing countries in the form of capital lending for development, so that the countries could become their marketing place for US industry and abstain from communist influence. The Soviet Union also sought to spread communism through the aid of armament and sending experts to the poor countries. In 1949, for the sake of power, Western European countries and the US established a defense pact called NATO, or North Atlantic Treaty Organization. In order to compete with NATO, the Soviet Union established Warsaw Pact in 1955. The establishment of these two pacts led to a sense of mutual suspicion, distrust, and misunderstanding between the Western and Eastern blocs. This kind of situation triggered tension that resulted in arms competition. At the time, Western and Eastern blocs were experiencing the atmosphere of the Cold War.
The Cold War between the two superpowers is marked by the balance of nuclear weapons and military personnel. So this activity is called as balance of power politics. The demonstration of the power of the two superpowers is followed by a race in the field of military, technology, and space, where both are mutually show sophistication. When a sensitive issue arises, it can bring both sides to a global issue that leads to an open war. The Cold War can also lead to an arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union. The arms race conducted by both countries in the form of nuclear arms race. In 1949, the United States conducted its first atomic bomb test run, which was responded to by United States hydrogen bombs tested in November 1952, even though the United States was already able to make its own hydrogen bomb. Until 1983, the comparative strength of the Soviet Union nuclear weapon showed a superior position compared to the strength of the United States.
So, in conclusion, the Cold War was a dark period in human history, where countries from all over the world felt the impact of a war between two hegemonies at that time. Therefore, we, as a contemporary society, should learn from this history so that we can prevent further conflict in the future. Thus, we can create better international relations between countries.
I didn't feel a thing, but suddenly I was rising higher, and I felt like I just made day.